Hello everybody! Welcome! I did not have time to do a thing I wanted to do to prepare the stream, but I'm here. So let me just quickly just open Google Maps while I'm not sharing my screen yet, so I don't dox myself as per usual. Never done that before. What are these accusations that no one's making? Where is Kathmandu? There we go. Remember last time when we spent God knows how long walking around Kathmandu? Who wants to do that again? I do. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. Oh no. Okay, wait. This translation thing is happening again. But now I know where to turn that off. I looked it up. I need to go... God, what was it? Stream settings. Edit. Customization. Live chat translation. Turn that shit off. Nobody wants that. Okay, it shouldn't do it anymore now. I hope. Can people type weird languages? So we know for sure. First stream in a long time, glad I made it. Glad you're here. Hello Mumbai Mahut. Hello Mushmello. Hello Lisa. Hello Meru. Hello Ebin. And Noah. Hello Noah as well. Hallo jongeman, hoe gaat ie? Okay, that didn't get translated. And Eben always gets translated. So I'm guessing that we're fine. Alles goed. Okay, I think we have enough Dutch messages. I think we're good. So, let's start off the stream by going to our member wall, because we got 2 new members. Yesterday, Monday, I scheduled a bunch of videos. And I was like, I kind of knocked them out, because basically, full transparency, I did not have time to prepare videos for when I'm going on holiday soonish. So I just did not have time to create the videos that I wanted to create. It was either a Goran Goes Wild episode or a real life inspiration video or anything like that. No time at all. So I knocked out a bunch of Planet Zoo 2 videos, I threw them onto the channel, and then I looked at my memberships, and I noticed I had 2 freaking new members. And I didn't credit them in those videos. So I think one of them joined actually after I had uploaded the videos. But regardless, we need to give these people a little attention. So we are just found out my zoos does work with the Red Panda Network. Yeah, there are. I think there's a statistic for this. I think at least in the EAZA, the Red Panda Network is like the most supported charity by a landslide. Which I'm not complaining about. I love that. But anyway, we are here to add Bold. Bold has become a member. How bold of her. Probably after making that joke, Bold is no longer a member. Red Panda and Fishing Cat Conservation. Nice. That's very cool. Right. Oh. Alright. So let's put Bold over there, in bold, obviously. Also, hello, Tableau. Wait, is this? Yes. Bold brick, yes. I'm too poor for buying Planet Zoo 2. Definitely don't feel obligated. It is all just a little bonus. I will say, I will make, I guess, an announcement. I just decided on a whim that I would create a couple of extra tiers of the membership, which do absolutely nothing except give you the opportunity to give me more money, which of course don't if you don't want to, but I wanted to give people the option because I'm spending a lot of money on zoos. And I bought a new camera today, but we'll get into that. I don't know if this is gonna fit on the sign, and I'm not gonna try typing it myself. I'm gonna copy paste it because it's a complicated name. Guilherme Pires. Oops. Oh god, that went horribly wrong. Here we go. Oh, you have to upgrade hardware for Planet Zoo 2. Yeah, that's going to be an issue for some people as well, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I haven't even uploaded all the Uganda footage yet. I know, we're getting there. Oh. Okay. There we go. So, yeah, no, I'll explain what happened. Wait, I'll explain what happened in 2 seconds. Because I need to grab something. Oh god. Wait, why is my light on? I always come into these streams so well prepared. Okay. So, I want to do a little bit of story time. Story time with Goron. While we look at Wolverines. Wow. Amazing. So, I have always... Okay, it's not entirely true. I used to have a different camera. But for the most part of my life, I've been recording zoos with this boy, the GoPro. GoPro Hero 11 to be exact. You see, it says 11 right there. Now last year during Black Friday, I saw a really good deal on the Osmo Pocket 3. And I thought, you know, that's going to be the next step up for me. Because one big issue, especially with the GoPro Hero 11, has been low light. It sucks in the dark. I could never record night houses and things like that. So that's something that the GoPro or the DJI Osmo Pocket is really good at. Now this is a gimbal camera. Woo! It's so cool. It stays stationary no matter which way you turn it. Wow, look, it has a reflection of things. I've recorded a couple of videos with this. Like the Paradisa Edenia Zoo Tour was recorded with this. And everything, pretty much everything I recorded in Uganda was recorded with this thing. It's nice. I really like it. I like the form factor because, you know, this is just a little thing that comes off. Like, it's very small. It's convenient. The stabilization is pretty good. But there's some things I just don't like about it. Like, two things in particular. First of all, because it's a gimbal, the stabilization is really good for, like, rotations. But I have shaky hands. And if you're filming a close-up of something like this, you're still going to get shaky footage. That's the problem number one. And that's something that the GoPro doesn't have because it does the stabilization differently. Now, another thing that really annoys me about the Osmo Pocket is if I were to hold it like this and turn it on, it's going to, like, stabilize itself. It's going to point forward like this. And then when I hold it straight, it's going to be pointed upwards. And I have to press a button to recenter it. And that happens so often, I hate it. It's honestly so annoying. And that too is not an issue that I have with the GoPro. It's much more convenient to me for just quick recordings because it's always pointing forward. I prefer it a lot more. Then there's also, the GoPro has like a horizon lock so that even when I'm holding it upside down, it's actually recording the footage straight up. And if I try to do that with the Osmo Pocket, sure, it will stabilize upside down still, but the footage will be upside down. And when you hold it sideways, it's going to be recording in portrait mode, which is also really annoying. And that's all things that the GoPro doesn't do. Like, no matter which way I turn it, the footage will be horizon locked. So those are all reasons why I prefer the GoPro and why I had decided I'm going to keep using the GoPro for my upcoming trip, which is in not a lot of time from now. And then this morning I was like just scrolling on my phone and I got an ad, or I don't know, a Reddit post, or I don't know what it was, but it was like a new GoPro which was advertising a low light mode. And I was like, that's exactly what I want. Because I was going to still bring this thing. I was going to use my GoPro to record everything, but the moment I would go like to an indoor enclosure or a night house, I would be using this. But this new GoPro looks like is going to be like the best of both worlds. So I bought it. I didn't really think about it very long. But it should arrive tomorrow, which is just on time for me to take it on my trip. And I really hope that is going to be good, because it was expensive. So that's my story time of why I need money. Yeah, making videos isn't cheap. especially if you're like me and you want to do it all really good and want good cameras. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, like, I don't know if I talked about that last time, but this new camera I got, like this new camera lens that costs like 3,000 euros, it's got a scratch on it and I fucking hate it. I'm so upset. Oh well. Pretty sure Planet Zoo 2 is gonna be more optimized. Yeah, but with all the ray tracing and stuff, you're gonna need a good graphics card. Kind of changed my Planet Zoo 2 plans to do a recreation of my local zoo. Nice. I hope for you that the thing in my upcoming video this Friday, yes, I think this Friday, is going to be a thing. And you'll see what that will be. Whipsnake wouldn't be too hard to recreate. Could be. Especially if we're going to have the brushes and stuff. Where's your trip going to be? France. We're going to visit a bunch of zoos around France. The I need more money explanation was good. Well, glad I got that across. Anyway, my plan for today, for the zoo, for Keypark, is I want to finish, quote unquote, the village area. And by finish, I don't mean it's going to be 100% done, but I kind of want to be done with the buildings. Like all of the cables and netting and stuff, that stuff I just need to put on a podcast and do in my own time. But I want to finish these two buildings and this little facade over here. So let's start with this little facade over here, because that one shouldn't be too hard. And that's why we need to go back to Kathmandu. So I did finish off this thing that we started building last stream, and I had no idea how I wanted to make it. I decided, I was, after struggling really long with how I was going to make the angle, like the turn in the roof, I decided I was going to do something like this, because I saw a building in Kathmandu that had something like this, and I thought, you know, that looks pretty good, and I quite like it. It gives you, it makes it a nice, fancier looking building, which I think is suiting for the event center that would be inside. And it gives you a bit of a look into the enclosure when you come inside here. So as you come inside for the event center, you can have a little look at the monkeys. And if there's ever an event in here that's kind of boring, you can sneak out and go look at the monkeys. So it's perfect. Now when it comes to the event center itself, I did put in a floor, but I don't think... For the time being, I'm not going to be working on the interior of this. Basically, we're going to really prioritize in Keypark, which means, yeah, skipping on interiors, except for probably the restaurant. I do want to do the restaurant some justice, at least, so we'll see about that. But, yeah, these kind of interiors that are not really important, we're going to leave for the end. Same goes for signage, I'm afraid. Like, as much as I want to keep doing the type of signage that I've been doing, because it really does bring the zoo alive and it looks really cool, I really need to just get the zoo done first, and we'll do the signage in the end. So put a couple of folded chairs. Yes, that is something that we can do, like that they're busy setting up the event, or that there currently isn't an event. But still, even that, I will hold off until we're done with the rest of the zoo. I don't want to waste time on that. So without any further ado, we're in Kathmandu. without any further Kathmandu, let's go to a random point in Kathmandu and just pick a building. Oh my god, look at that building. Isn't that a cool fucking building? Let's build it. So we've got a store at the bottom. Don't know if I want to have that per se, because that would mean needing a thing. We can make it, but we'll just have to make it a closed one. So I like the reason that this one stood out to me is because I had a blue building picked out, and this is also a blue building, which is a coincidence, but I love it. Go and make it an aquarium store. I do like that a lot. We'll do that. So we'll steal this sign. Oh yeah, I added more signs. I decided not to go with billboards. I just said that we're going to stop doing signage. I meant custom signage. I guess this also counts as custom signage. I meant billboard signage. Yeah, so I did just, because it's just, you know, it's just editable signs. It's kind of whatever. But I do like the idea of making this an aquarium store. Even though there's going to be a pet store right there, it's cool. I like it. So we're going to have that. Let's do that. So I guess, I don't know what kind of material this is. It looks very strange, but I do want to break up all of the bricks in here. Hello, TB Plays. And hello, Ryan Diepstraten. Good God, Goron. I guess this is your first time seeing the Nepal area. I feel like that's an appropriate reaction to the Nepal area. I can't imagine what else you might be referring to. So seeing as how we're not really going to be building this backstage either, I'm just not going to really care about what's sticking through this wall, I guess. So let's just take some of these thicker boys. And I guess we can use these for this building. And let's just join that up over there. So how many things would this be? That's a lot more than I thought. So the real life inspiration is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. No, that's not too bad. I guess we can keep it. How about someone goes to Amityville? I'm not going to Amityville, I'm sorry. I've heard good things. Almost finished building my IRL terrarium. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, so this goes to a certain height, actually. Okay. Talk about lizard. How are your pets doing? The crabs. They're doing great. They're just kind of sitting on their rock most of the time. Alright, something like that probably is good enough. God, this building is so bright in real life. It's so ugly. Okay, I guess we'll do something like this. And then, oh God. We'll take this up. These down. And get rid of those. Now the most important part for me is going to be to take some limestone. And I want to take these. All the trick in the book. If I can do a mesmer how you build, oh yeah, the scaling is gonna do crazy shit. I'm not gonna get anything done, is what I'm afraid of, because I'm just gonna be busy, just completely going insane with all the possibilities. Right, something like that. I'm gonna make that nice and dark. And let's also add something horizontally. Make sure it's not sticking into this building. It's not. It's good. All the FlexiColor. Yeah, we were told that there's gonna be way more FlexiColor. So that's really exciting. This feels like it's too low, right? Let's get a vendor for skill real quick. Vendor. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit on the low side. So let's take that up ever so slightly. And we'll get the corrugated thingy thing. We got a like a clean one. Why don't we? Like so. Actually, let's. The first 3 episodes of Vox Mark and I were amazing. The second 3 episodes of Vox Mark and I were also amazing. I had a blast just now before the stream. I think I'm gonna. You know what? Probably. This is fine. I'm gonna do this. That. And ignore this roof while I get some plaster. Or maybe limestone. Limestone is nice because it's got these very sharp edges. Oh, probably this one's actually pretty good. Although it's not gonna have. Wait. That's too thick. Let's just take these. So what I want to accomplish now is I want to just cover this up. I hope we can also make less organic aviary. It looks like it, because you can make any habitat shape into an aviary. So just make an unorganic habitat, put some random poles around, generate the roof, make it sag a lot, and you're going to be able to make literally anything. Like anything, any aviary I've made in Keypark so far, you're going to be able to make with the new aviary system. Which is fucking nuts. Why did I build these? I need a square box. You can definitely make a square box. I don't doubt that. Although I do wonder, actually that's a fair point. Will it let you generate an aviary if without any poles? Because like the poles are great and all, but what if you don't want any poles? If you just want the net to go from pole to pole, like from fence to fence. That's actually a good point. I wonder if that's possible. I should put that on my list of things I want to try in case I ever get my hands on a demo. I should start making that list, actually. That's the main thing. Heyo, Peter. Look like negative sag goes. I'm saying, can you go over there to make an arch? Ooh, that's a good question too. I don't see why not, but I also don't know if they would let you do that. Because it's essentially what we can do with barriers as well, right? So you can get a barrier and you can go curve barrier top, and you can do this, Like, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to do that with aviaries. Oh look, it's like perfectly matching the curve of my dome. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to do that, but I also would see them be lame and block you from doing that. But to me, it depends on what the other materials of the aviary roofs are. Because, like, it wouldn't make sense for the netting, but if they add like a glass roof, then absolutely you should be able to do that. So I don't know, we'll see. Would be cool if we can do Lafontaine Aviary in a quarry. That should be possible. I don't see why that wouldn't be. Also, I don't think this would be this material actually, the side. I think the side would be the same as this. So let's copy this. Hello, Hugo. Yes, you are absolutely going to be able to put lemurs in aviaries. And I'm guessing it's going to be a form of escape proofing. At least that's what I'm expecting. Okay, part of me wants to make this taller, but I also don't want this to ruin the sideline from back here. Like, this area back here shouldn't show that building. So, hello, Frizers. Thanks for stopping by. Recently visited Spain, saw wild greater flamingos. Nice, that's really cool. So my sister is currently on her honeymoon, traveling around Namibia and Botswana, and she's seeing so many cool things. I'm so freaking jealous of her. She saw Klipspringer, she saw rock hyrax, she saw Kemsbok, she saw greater flamingos, fur seals, like literally on the beach with her, and she's gone like canoeing with fur seals, all of which is just insane. Okay, wait. Yeah, Klipspringers are so cool. I didn't realize that this wasn't really gonna work. I mean, this works. Although probably it should be slightly moved back. Like this. That works. No, a bit more. In my eyes, these are like concrete panels or something that are somehow attached to the main building. Maybe the sides wouldn't be painted. Now we've got that as an issue. See, this is the downside of using plaster. Something like that. I just found that elephants won't be visible until 3 days after your visit. Oh, that stings. Are we in Asia again? What's going on with the other unfinished sections? Not much, because I'm really focused on finishing Asia first. After that, we'll see what we want to do about the other sections. My focus is on Asia at the moment. I want to... wait. I want to break free. No, I want to turn this into a thing. I recently checked out the website. I actually do that kind of thing a lot. Wait, which website? Speaking of websites, I made a website the other day. Have you visited? I made a community post about it, but I don't know if everyone here has seen it. I made we had a little thing at work where we were experimenting with an AI coding tool. And say what you want about AI, blah, blah, blah. I think for coding, it's a very useful tool. And basically, I just prompted it with like, okay, I have a YouTube playlist, the inspiration video playlist. And I told it, I want to have a website that gives you a random video from this playlist. So a random inspiration video. And in the descriptions of the videos in this playlist, you will find a bunch of timestamp, because I timestamp every habitat in the video, right? Please write some code that will give you a website which will pick a random video from the playlist and put you at a random timestamp. And that's what I made. That's what it did. It like instantly, like, okay, not instantly. It took like several minutes for it to process my request and like iterate on it. And I needed to intervene a few times, like to give it access to the YouTube API. But after that, it actually made something functional. So if you go to justgoron.com/inspiration, you get this website, and it's going to give you a random animal and a random habitat of that animal. And then you can click play and it will give you my video. So if you don't know what to build, try building the Rhea habitat of Keypark Hodenhagen. Or if you don't know what to build, you can reroll over here. Try building the Alpine Ibex habitat of Artis, or the European Badger habitat of the Domain of the Case of Hand. This is not a habitat, actually. These were just some wild badgers that had a burrow in the zoo, but whatever. It's really fun. I like this so much. I think it's a great website. I'm going to see if I can expand it a little bit more. Mainly, I want to give it... what was I gonna say? I want to make a Planet Zoo 2 version of it as well, because I've already made a separate playlist for Planet Zoo 2 inspiration videos, even though we haven't made any yet. I just put every animal that's confirmed for Planet Zoo 2 onto into that playlist. So once we do start making Planet Zoo 2 inspiration videos, I'll expand that playlist with it. And then you will be able to do the website for Planet Zoo 2 Planet Zoo 2 as well. These things are... I'm struggling. I want to have trim. I want to have specifically you. How do you intend to tackle? So I will probably end up making just a few aquarium videos. Although, I don't know, for things like sea turtles, I do want to make a separate video. Like, I'm just going to take it at a case-by-case basis. Like, I want to do a larger aviary video. I don't... But, I don't know. Like, should I do a larger aviary video, or should I just make a video about eagles in general? Like, so far, I don't think I have seen either of the eagles that have been added to Planet Zoo 2. Or have been announced for Planet Zoo 2. So I wouldn't be able to make videos about them anyway. But I can just make an eagle video. And probably an owl video, for instance. Yeah. Because all the habitats are going to be very similar. And I can't really think of many enclosures that have like very specific theming or anything that's going to be important. So just being able to see some aviaries, I think, is the main goal. Alright, I'm going to paint these and these. I'm going to make these red. Definitely vultures are gonna be one too, yeah. I'm pretty much, I'm assuming we're gonna get vultures. I can't imagine we're not getting vultures. All the middle, I wouldn't mind inspiration for common zoo areas like the African villages. Ooh, that could be fun. But backstage inspiration is definitely something I want to do pretty much first, I think, because it's also still useful for Planet Zoo 1 for whoever's interested in it. Then, oh crap. And then, yeah, there's certain animals that I've already kind of... Oh, crap. What am I doing? Okay, wait. Oh, game. Game. There. Okay, cool. I think this is probably the ugliest building I've ever seen. You're welcome. Isn't it great? It definitely is something. I definitely want to tone down the red as well. I guess we should... So if we were to add another floor, it would be like this high. Is that a problem? That is a problem. Oh, we got the telephone pole aviary posts for lower water zoos. Oh, for shoebill, yeah. Will you build any bird only or marine only zoo areas? Probably not. It's horribly good. The inspo was uglier. Nice. So yeah, okay, we're not gonna make it that tall, so I guess we're just gonna make the whole building less tall. So we'll flip these, put them down here. Let's combine these. And color the red a little bit less saturated. Like so. Saddle bills. I honestly would like saddle bills more than shoe bills. As much as it pains me to say. They're just so cool. They're so pretty. So excited. Yeah, who isn't at this point? I think if you're not excited for Planet Zoo 2, you're just a grumpy old man. Alright. Cool, cool. So we're gonna do this. Let's group those up so we have a idea of what we're doing. Very cool. This might look bad. But trust me, crap. Trust me, I know what I'm doing maybe. Why isn't it placing? I'm clearly clicking, come on. There we go. Emissive. It's so ugly, I love it. Incredible. Let's add branch. Add a little railing-like thing. Can you give advice on building so cramped up realistic tight spaces? Does it come from recreating Google Street and practice? That looks so tacky, it's incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's just looking indeed at Google Street View and just taking... Most buildings here are definitely not my own design. I just look at Google Street View, look at pictures I've taken in Nepal itself. It helps having been there. I'm not sure if this would realistically work as a zoo area because it is going to be horrible in terms of like being cramped and stuff. But I just want to create an authentic Nepal experience, you know? So it's okay. Okay, now we just want to take some plaster. Let's take this. Let's pretend that's normal. Let's pretend this wouldn't absolutely not work based on the roof that we have here. Oh, really? Why? What is this building? Authentic Nepal experience proceeds to build the ugliest building ever seen by mankind. Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say that that is necessarily the authentic Nepal experience, but I mean, look at this street. You've got random pillars, like some people really tried their best. And then this guy just decided, I'm gonna paint my house bright as blue. And everyone else just had to deal with that. And that's what I love about Nepal. Gotta head out, I'll rewatch the parts I missed later. Hey, have fun at the zoo, I think that's what you said you were gonna do. I feel like I'm still too much Planet Zoo mentality, and if I build it in sandbox without animals needs on pause mode, I still put out these ugly feeding wheels and listen to space environments. Yeah, no, that's definitely a part of my brain that I turned off ages ago. The only space requirements I look at is the EAZA husbandry manuals, baby. do this. Something like that. Make it look like it's being worked on or something. Maybe we can take this tarp again. It's a bit big. No, okay, I don't want to deal with that. I'll just keep it at that. It's so fucking ugly. I also want to tone down the orange of this one a little bit. I do like it, otherwise it's just too much. Is this the default color anyway? Yeah, this is just the default color. Let's tone that down. Isn't it annoying to see you had to create all that aviary mesh a couple months ago and now you can just plop and have it done? I mean, I still can't do that in Keypark, so it's fine. For Hasri, I just look at Pakawi and think, yeah, I can do that better. Yeah, that's another way to do it. Highly recommend. We need a roof actually for this thing as well. I never really bothered. Also, why are these just sticking out like that? Let me guess. That's also a problem? That's not really a problem. It's a problem for later, is what that is. Ugly blue and red roof, yes. That's what Planzy was meant for, you know. Okay, we're gonna ignore that part. Oh, that's not good. Let's do this. There we go. Like, does this need a roof other than that? I feel like there should be something. I don't remember. Are you drawing on billboards yourself or downloading real posters? I have made everything myself so far. Except for, like, the drawings sent in by viewers. Like these. Actually, I will have to say, this one's from the Red Panda Network. I just added a paper texture. And this one's a drawing made by a kid in a social media post of the Red Panda Network. And this is a Planet Zubra creation of a poster by the Red Panda Network. But other than that, I'll probably also think of other examples. But other than that, oh no wait, actually I just thought of one. In the Penguin backstage, I did not create this hand washing thing. I stole that. I just changed the color of it to match Keypark's house style. I really hope we can adjust the animals in Sandbox for the sequel, like having sized tusks, etc. Yeah, that would be really cool indeed. Just being able to customize that in Sandbox would be awesome. Give us the freedom that Sandbox deserves. All right. Yeah, let's actually, you know, because this one's not selling bottled water. That's one thing we need to fix. Okay, I know this is like a Nepalese village, but what if we call it George's Aquariums? I kind of really like that joke. Hey, Leaf. Totally original and wait, totally original and Nepalese. Yes, I know I made a typo. I'm keeping it. Elephants might be visible on the 23rd where I'm going. Nice! I hope so. I really hope so for you. I want to get the... Yes. Yes. Maybe not have that text in white. I don't want it to be too overbearing. There we go. Amazing. George is bought water. Oh no. Alright, that's that. Over here we can have some tropical rock shenanigans. And like this. See how that one perfectly fits, basically. Then we can put some plants there. So we can take creosote, this one, I hope. That should be fine. We're not building backstages anymore. That actually gives us a lot of freedom to do stuff. Like maybe we should add a tree. Leaf is a chief now, yes. So I've heard. Alright, nice. Just liven up this place a little bit, you know? So, this can all stay how it is. This is a problem. Is it? Not really. Just do that. Like so. This area has a little bit of a weird zone. But I'm guessing they might do like things here. I don't know what. Like there would be a stand or something from this place outside to lure people in. Stuff. What happened to George's box? Who knows? He owns an aquarium store now, yes. Clearly. Alright, so that concludes kind of this corner. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's something that needs to be solved. Let's take this. Let's align that with the stairs. Actually, let's do it like so. Wait, George Box has a YouTube channel? Oh my god. How am I only just now learning of this? Wait, I can do this. It's better. No, no, no. That was someone else. That was, oh, what was his name? That was David. David something something, who was an absolute legend, by the way. My favorite Planet Zoo troll. David Paw? David, oh, what was it? No. I should be able to find this, but I'm not gonna. You're distracting me too much. Like, I'm gonna go down a really deep rabbit hole if I try to find out what David's username was. It is worth it though. You don't understand how often I still laugh when someone say, "How's this for a blank?" Because that's what he always said. He would be like, "How is this for a lion habitat?" It would be a square fucking box with a single rock and then just a billion lions. No, not a billion lions. It wasn't a perfectly normal amount of lions. But it was so fucking funny. Every time. I don't know if the fact that he was a troll made it more or less funny, to be honest. I think I preferred the idea that this was just an adult who was genuinely really proud of his square. Yes! Leaf, you're the one who uncovered the fact that he was a troll. Like, you asked him. He is? No way! That's amazing. Good to see he's still going. I remember there was a guy. There was a guy once who was like looking for people to collaborate with, and this David guy was like, "Oh yeah, I can definitely do that," and the guy totally fell for it. It was so funny. Oh, that's amazing. Like, I think he first showed up on the ladies server back when that was still a thing. And all the mods were just like, what are we supposed to do with this guy? Because everyone thought he was genuine. Everyone was like, I don't want to shit on this guy's builds because, like, it's probably just a kid. Oh, it was beautiful. They were all trying to be so nice about it. He must have had a great time. Yeah, that was a really active server. That was so much fun. I really liked how approachable like all the big YouTubers were back then. Like, I remember just chilling in the voice chat there and just, oh hey, it's Rudy Rankhamel. He's just coming here to vibe. That was great. Simba Michelson. Oh, that's very, very possible. That sounds like the type of name he would take. Alright, I'm going to leave this for what it is. It's gonna get more detailed as we add the wires and stuff anyway. Where are these wires supposed to... Oh, they're gonna come over here. Okay, so they're gonna go here, here, and then we'll attach them to some buildings or whatever. That's cool. And then this, I guess, doesn't really need a roof, does it? Hey, Geekism! Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. For those who don't know, Geekism is one of the main reasons I'm still playing Planet Zoo today. I just want to point that out. Like, way back when Planet Zoo was starting off, I was playing the beta, and I could not for the life of me get into this game. I was hating everything I was building because I was already as perfectionistic as I am right now, except I did not know the tools of the game at all. So I was basically just giving up on the game, and then instead of playing, I just started watching Geekism's videos of the beta. And like seeing how he was playing the game, I slowly started to understand how I could do stuff. And that kind of, yeah, inspired me to push through, I guess. Push through the learning curve, and look where that got me. Tropical rock. So thank you. I can't wait for Planet Zoo. I can't either. No. What is this rock doing here? Interesting. I don't know what the idea of this little corner over here was whenever I built that. But let's color this. Basically, it did the same early access, but I can't see that happening. I can see that. I mean, I can see that happening, but I guess they would have already announced it, wouldn't they? Like, have they? Because I'm guessing, like, it wasn't in the pre-order bonuses, was it? I don't know if I'm spreading misinformation now or not. I need someone to confirm this for me. But my guess is if it wasn't in, like, the pre-order bonuses... Yeah, they did! Oh! I completely missed out on that. It was a pre-order bonus. Well, then they totally are gonna do that. Awesome. I'm getting mixed messages here, but I'm gonna trust Eben. Alright, someone's gonna climb that. That's not good. Like someone's stupid ass kids is gonna be like, rocks must scale. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, Abian, that's exactly what I meant. Like, I remember it being a pre-order bonus for Planet Zoo 1, and I was wondering whether or not it was a pre-order bonus now, too. And that's what I meant. And that's what you said yes to, but I guess you meant no. Okay, so then it's probably not going to be a thing this time. Indeed. Alright. There we go. That'll do. And this is ugly, but that's fine. We can... I should probably make that brick as well, right? For consistency's sake. Frontiers played it. But yeah. Dude, I'm so afraid of saying more than I can. I think at this point, there's nothing that I know that I can talk about. But I'm still afraid to say things. Like, I for my last video, like the gameplay trailer reaction, I started watching other people's videos afterwards, and I was like, wait, we can talk about that? Shit, I should have totally said these things. Gotta go have a fun stream. Thank you. No, I'm very cautious. I mean, this is my first time early accessing, and I ain't gonna fuck it up. It's not gonna be my last, I hope. Hello. Do you think I'll add chameleon? I mean, that is a pretty requested exhibit animal, I guess. I can see it happening. I will get more info soon. I need a constant dose. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna get a lot more soon. Like, they've kind of done their big announcement now. I'm guessing it's gonna quiet down a little bit. But I'm gladly to be proven wrong about that. How many corner decals do we have? I was looking for this one. The dreaded NDA game. I've definitely slipped up over the years. Just make lots of notes. That's a good idea. I'm not much of a note taker, but I can see how that would help. I think the glass roofs were mentioned, but honestly, I didn't take notes, so I don't know. Crap. See, this is where I shoot myself in the foot. I also feel like I should stop talking about this until I say something that I think I'm allowed to talk about, but I'm actually not. Oh. Have to leave, see you later. Have a nice stream. Thank you. I mean, I was not part of the March trip, so I cannot spoil anything of that. So I have that luxury, I guess. I mean, I'm very much jealous that I wasn't part of the March trip. Not that I could have... I mean, I don't know when it was, but seeing as how I was away for pretty much all of March, because I was in Africa, I doubt I would have been able to go. And if I had to choose between this or Africa, I mean, it's a close call, but I think I would not have cancelled my Africa trip just for this. Okay, this one doesn't make sense. I wish I could scale this one down. I wish we had this, but thinner. I was an area that couldn't get across the Atlantic in such short notice, yeah. I get that. Alright. Real animals over digital animals. Yeah. I mean, I quite like these digital animals too. Seeing as how much time of my life I spent building enclosures for them. Why is this not straight? Why is this not straight? That's really weird. Like, huh? Did I build this while I was drunk? Well, that's impossible. Because it's Pride Month. Damn it. Happy Pride Month. It all makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna paint these darker. Like we've done in other places. I think I'm gonna give this a brick wall as well. Happy Pride. And tropical brick, whatever. Happy Pride. Oh. Now the glass is not straight either. Bro, what's your favorite animal? It is the red panda. That's why there's a whole bunch of red panda related stuff on the channel. And that's why the Nepal area is my main priority to finish before Planet Zoo 2 comes out. Alright, let's add a door to that. And let's take the arbor. Just pick a random wood type that we have in the game and chuck it in there. It's my main door strategy. Now, it doesn't really make sense to have both this and that, but whatever. I just need a door for the keepers. Nice, are confirmed. So I want to see the new models. Yeah, they better get an upgrade, right? No, they've upgraded every animal except for the lion. That's too high. Oh, it's also... Wait. There. Yeah, we do want to probably... stained wood. I probably want to give this a little trim around the edges. Imagine it's like the JW3 Dino, because I don't JWE, I don't know the context to this. All your favorites are monkeys and apes, that's fair. They are very cool. There is no world where they don't give it a remodel. Look, they just ran out of budget once they came to the lion, you know? They were gonna save it for last because they really wanted to give it their all. I don't dabble in dino. I dabble in dino a little. Like, I like going to museums about dino. I hope the lion stays the same, it will be funny. Naturalis, exactly. Exactly. Oh, I actually have a really funny Naturalis story, but it's slightly too personal. I should not talk about this on stream. Eben will know. OG Lion looked like Ron Perlman in Beauty and the Beast. Eben is now flexing his knowledge. Look, I have a tendency to overshare, and I really need to not do that on stream sometimes. Especially when it involves other people. Okay, I can tell that part, but now I can't anymore. Because now people will know it's related. There's a certain sign in Naturalis that Eben made a joke about. And it was recently brought up again. Oh yeah, I saw your message, sorry. They kept the old ugly Deinonychus model in JWE as an option. It also made a new, prettier remodeled version. Oh, that's cute. Honestly, I think the first Planet Zoo 2 mod should be to bring back the Planet Zoo 1 lion. Wait, that would be breaking... I think that would be breaking the TOS of the of the modding tools. Don't do that. Anyway, I do feel like we need to add some kind of roof. But the problem is I don't remember what this building is based on. I'm gonna see if I can find my reference for this building, because I know I put it somewhere. Let me quickly go look around in my Google Drive, because it might be in here. I might references. It's not there, I think. It might be this. No. This is interesting though. What is this? Oh, it's a street in Kolkata. That's not Nepal. These are references from before I turned this into a Nepal area. Okay, well, that's too bad then. Oh, bye, Geekism. Thanks for coming by. That was a really nice surprise. Alright, so roof. I think the main thing that it really needs, to be honest, is very simple. It's just a little trim. Just something like that. Maybe even smaller. Just something like this will make it seem finished. Who let the dog out? Who? Who? Star-Lord? Who? Hello, just left Backrooms. How was it? Were you spooked? Did you escape the Backrooms? I don't know a lot about the Backrooms. I know what they look like. That's about it. I'm very uncultured. Hello, just left the Backrooms. True. Eben, you can see yourself out. Visually amazing, didn't care for the plot and the characters much. Huh. I'm considering getting a cinema subscription soon-ish, because there's a good deal at the moment. Right, I think that's good. We're gonna arrive in the village, see a bunch of buildings, go like, okay, cool. Oh, hey, look, a staircase, and you're gonna miss out on this. No, when you're walking up here, of course, you're already gonna see the pathway here, which will hopefully entice you to take the long way around and see monkeys. Or when you come up here, you're gonna be like, oh, look, another room. Whichever works. This is the problem. I guess this is also a thing that needs to be worked on. Damn. But we have made a lot of progress already. Like, we finished 2 buildings that we already have finished. I guess we can work on this little shrine over here. So, a lot of shrines in Kathmandu. And now we might have to go to a different... Let's go to the Buddha Stupa. Or here's a monastery. That might be cool. Oh, what the hell? What is this place? This is not what I was expecting. Is this the monastery? Let's get to the actual monastery. Is this the monastery? This is not what I was expecting for a monastery. Let's go inside. Whoa, that is very trippy. What the hell? Oh my god, this is giving me a headache. Get me out of here. Get me out. Wow, what a cool view. Going to Obsession soon. Awesome. Oh, you're like in the break right now. That was very beautiful. But the picture wasn't great. Let's go to the stupa. Buddha Stupa. So, I don't think this is useful. Because this is not a Buddhism thing, this is a Hinduism thing anyway. So let's find a different thing. I wanna... Well, you can buy pigs here. Cool. I wanna go to Bhaktapur, I mean. Here's a Ganesha temple. That might be cool to look at. Wait, is this where I've been? No, right? Or is it? I don't think so. I think we walked different stairs. Yeah. But let's visit the Ganesha temple, which is up here. I think. Is this the temple? I doubt that. Why is it so hard to find stuff? Let me exit Street View. Where am I? Oh, here. Okay. Ganesha Temple. Okay. Literally, this is it. Interesting. Okay, so that's what I want to make then. That is interesting. Wait, can I just look up Hanuman Temple? Maybe it would be wrong to build a Ganesha temple over a Hanuman statue. I don't know. I guess we can make something like this. Because this is basically what I've built, right? You've got a statue of Hanuman in a thing. That is exactly what we want. Will Keypark be selling pigs? I don't think he will. I'm looking up even more. Oh yeah, they do have a fish pedicure station. I'm visiting on the 24th and 25th. I will tell you all about it. My wallet has been crushed. Yep, I know the feeling. Alright, so this is an option. I'm gonna open this picture in a new tab. That looks fucking creepy. This is a similar... Oh, this is cute. Not exactly what I was planning, but it could work. That arch is really cool. That seems to be a recurring theme. Apparently all coconut crabs died. Yeah. A lot of them died and then 1 or 2 of them got taken backstage. It's a real pity. Because now the exhibit is even sadder than it already was. Okay, this is more of what I had in mind. Let's have a look at this YouTube video. Okay. Interesting. Is he going to go into the thing? This is a really bad video. I guess you're not allowed to film in there because it's like an actual temple. Because it doesn't look like he actually went into the building. At least I don't think so. This looks like... I mean, I can't read that. Oh, look, it's Hanuman. I guess this is the temple. Okay. I mean, we can build something like that. Except we don't have a roof like that. Is the only issue. I'm gonna take out all of these temporary things that I built. Because this was basically just like, oh look, the tropical pack has these pieces, that's cool. But what I actually want is, I guess, something like this. And then open on the front. We can extend it up to here because the path isn't there. One of those was definitely Bengali, not Nepalese. Yeah, I know, but I don't know if there is a Nepalese Hanuman temple. Okay, you know what? Sure, we'll go to Bhaktapur. We will... So this is a Ganesha temple. Would they make a similar temple for Hanuman? Or not? There is a Hanuman temple in Kathmandu? Okay, this is good stuff to know. Let's go back. Let's actually just search for that, I guess. Let's search for Hanuman. Shri Hanuman? Is this a... Okay, that's just Hanuman. Okay. This is a Hanuman temple. Interesting. The stars are regional, not god-related. Oh. Durbar Square. I'm very glad I have somebody in the chat who can explain this to me. Durbar Square. Kathmandu. Wait, is this what I think it is? Is this where I've been? No. I don't think this is where I've been. Or is it? No, this is not where I've been. Okay, good to know. Durbar Square. Ooh, this looks really cool. So where would be the... Oh, Hanuman. Hanuman Hop. Is this the Hanuman temple? It's called Hanumanokta. Tribhuvan Museum. Oh, here's the Hanuman statue. Oh. Neat. Oh, this is video. Doesn't really show the statue though. These are all close-ups. I'm Dutch, but I lived in India. Ah, that's the palace, but the round tower-like structure is a temple in the palace. There's multiple temples there. Okay. So this is the statue, and it's kind of surrounded in scaffolding here. My statue is a bit bigger. Is it just always surrounded in the scaffolding? I guess... So the impression I'm getting is that the temple structure is kind of irrelevant-ish. That the statue is just there in the city. You can make one with the square roofs. Yeah, let's do that. So let's look at some other pictures. So one like this, basically, I'm guessing. This is not helpful. Or something like that. Okay, let's just take this. And basically, we've made a similar building to that over here. I don't want to go overboard with the like wooden detailing. So the biggest issue here is space, because well, basically the square roof will be like here, I guess. So yeah, the issue is simply, yeah, we don't have roofs like that. So they'd have to be custom. And, sorry, I don't want to go overboard with that. So let's get some wood. Let's see what our options are in terms of the roof. So we can go... what kind of... Because we need basically something that we can turn into a triangle is the issue. That's not gonna help. Those are too big. Barrier. Big statue, small roof. That sounds cool. Ooh, that sounds great. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That looks pretty good. That space-wise, that fits a lot better. So, I think, well, because I also really like these tapestry things, the small curtains. So let's keep that in mind. I'm just going to quickly browse through here anyway to see, because this is something I'm gonna find useful. Anywho. But I guess we'll build something like that. So let's open this picture and see what we can do in terms of this. Because we can literally keep the stone. That's great. And we'll get rid of this. We'll maybe raise him up a little bit so we can do those stairs. Oh god, I didn't realize he wasn't grouped. Anything else not grouped about him? No, okay, good. So we'll raise him up. Oh god, why is there a body there? And we'll take East Asia stone pillar thingies. Please tell me that's the meerkat statue. You know it's the meerkat statue. Hey northern neighbor, we'll be sending terrible weather your way right now. Oh, it's been here. Don't you worry. As long as Friday has good weather, I'm happy. Because I really want to see the baby rhino at the Beeksbergen. Like, I was already half planning on going to the Beeksberg on Friday because I really want to record a certain video that has nothing to do with anything I've ever done on my channel. It's going to be like a completely new thing, and I'm really excited about it. But it's also probably going to be a one-off thing because I don't really know how I could make more of it. But it's basically, it's going to be a video like deep diving into a meme. Yeah, I might have gone overboard. Kalbarif is like Lord Shiva, symbolizing time, destruction, and order, hence the body. No, I'm not gonna add the body to Hanuman. I'm also gonna get rid of the signs. This is also a little bit of a pity that I'm not gonna be doing custom signage for the time being. Because I would have liked to add some custom signage about Hanuman. But oh well, that's just how it be sometimes. Let me look up another Hanuman statue picture. Yeah, that's what I figured. He would be sitting in that pose. Yes. So it's interesting. It's info about cultures, but also we have the Hanuman language. So this is basically the animal embodiment of this Hindu god. So I really wanted to include him as a means of... Ooh. No. Crap. As a means of yeah, education about the language, basically. Tropical sculpture. It's just a pity I'm not going to be able to really do it justice because of the time crunch that we now have with Planet Zoo 2. But that is just how it be. Alright, let's see if we can beef up the legs a little bit. Without it looking weird. I don't think so. Wait, do we only have... Oh. Yeah, no. I have to pick up my hubby now. See you later. That's fine. Thanks for joining us. Grun, you don't strike me as a football kind of guy. You would be correct. I have no predictions other than the fact that people are going to be upset at the, like, FIFA. That's my prediction. I think I'm already correct. All right. Nice. That's pretty good. So then we will go back to this and kind of mimic the style of this wall and such. That's the wrench. Oops, I want to do the brick most of all. There we go. And then these things around him. We'll take the limestone. Maybe I won't go for the black necessarily, just slightly darker versions of this stuff. Let's go up to here. About. And I'll get the trims, which are also limestone. We'll use those to do some cool things. Oh. It's now Goron and Terrarium time. Ooh, that sounds like a great time. Man, okay, this is gonna sound harsh, but I really want my crabs to die already so I can start working on a new terrarium. Although I really need to hold off on that because I've been spending way too much money already, and I think I'm forgetting. Like, it's been too long since I've worked on a terrarium, and I've forgotten how long or how expensive it can be. Like, I'm definitely underestimating how much it would cost if I start to make another terrarium. Because I really want to go all out next time. So we have these. Ooh. Ooh, that is stone. Wait a second. Oh, it's too big. Darn. Oh, we have these. I got my carpet python next to my PC, so I can just look at it here. I have vampire crabs, yes. Good guess. And they are getting really old. Like, I was told they would get like 2 years old, and they've been going for, I have had them for over 2.5 years at this point, and they're alive and kicking. Okay, maybe this is getting too tall. I mean, I did make a fucking huge ass statue. Let me think about this. I do like these. I think we should keep these. That is a good, it's a good thing. We can lower them though. Just lower all of it to like there. That's good. Then we can raise this up only slightly. Then we can lower fucking everything to like here. I had a dream when Alt retired and had a rain frog terrarium. That's awesome. I would love frogs. I just currently really like the luxury of the crabs just not dying, even if I forget about them existing for like a month. Which is really great for my unconfirmed ADHD brain. That just forgets things exist if I don't look at them every day. So I'm just really afraid that if I have any other pet, it would not survive because I would forget to do something important. That's me with ants. Oh yeah, ants would be pretty good, I guess. I guess I could make ants survive. It seems like a doable thing. That's interesting. It looks kind of metally. It's supposed to be earthware, but... Oh, the logs are awful. We're gonna hear that a lot. Lord. We're gonna hear that a lot when we're playing Planet Zoo 2, I'm afraid. I really hope not. I really hope it's not gonna be that bad. These? Too big. These? That's a great texture. But don't have to deal with that. No, let's just take some stone stuff and see what we can find that might work for this. It's a bit big. I'm gonna put that in there maybe. That's 1 meter long, so that's too big. Oh, the plant pots can work, definitely. I kind of like the circle that it has as well. Good job, Eben. Even predicted the future. Yeah, that'll do. We are so in sync. Okay, I think that's actually just good enough. And then I don't think we'll do any of those details because they probably symbolize something. And I don't want to ruin that. Yeah, no, let's just keep it like this. Just keep it simple. And because that also saved me the effort. Then we will take the trims once again. And we will add those on top. But slightly lighter. And actually I'll start off by doing this. And let's take trim. No, not strim. Trim. I'll take a 4 meter one. I guess we'll just double up on this so that it is better. And when it comes to this side, I'm not so sure what we can do. This is like the only piece that fits. Interestingly. We'll make it work. I talked to a zoo event manager, and she couldn't confirm that they're starting the Asia area yet, but she didn't say she did say they were preparing a lot of fundraising, and she asked about it. Nice. I have been, like, there was a point where I knew a lot of, like, plans of the Beekse Bergen and stuff. But everyone kept telling me, like, yeah, everyone knows about the plans, but nobody knows whether or not it's actually going to happen. Because apparently they were pretty loose lips about, like, all the plans that they had. And they still are, because if you remember the tour video we did, like, Rick was pretty open about, yeah, I would love to do this, I would love to do that. But they have all kinds of plans, but they change all the time, I feel like. Like, everyone in that zoo has just always told me, like, yeah, well, I'll believe it when they start building it. Birmingham. Right, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. That will solve the issue. I feel like it's a slightly different architectural style, but it solves the issue of having to join these things together. So I think it's a good idea. And then we get rid of these and these. And we just pull that forward. How about Chester's Heart of Africa? I knew about Heart of Africa way before other people. First time I had a proper NDA. Ooh, that's cool. I don't think I ever had to sign an NDA for the Beekse Bergen, but I did have a, like, mental, like, if I'm not allowed to talk about this, and I do, even if they didn't explicitly tell me I wasn't allowed to talk about it, if I fuck something up, I will be in trouble. So it was a personal NDA of personal wariness. Not Birmingham. Not stupid Birmingham. Not Birmingham. Sorry. Apparently you take much pride in that name. There is no Birmingham. There is no Birmingham Zoo in the UK. I think the ham explanation kind of points to the fact that it's in the US. Is this... Oh, it does have 2 channels. Ah, but not good. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see if we can... Why is it not turning blue? Why is it not turning blue? I think I broke the game. I tend to do that. I tend to have that effect on this game. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can flip some of them to get some... Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. But okay, what I want to try... I want to see if we can get this golden thing. Why is it not? There we go. What I want to try is go like this. Then we're gonna make it, well, yellow, indeed. And we're gonna go like this. Perfect. Actually perfect. Oh, that went a lot better than I thought. Let's make it a bit more golden-y though. Nice. Or did we prefer the brighter one? I do think... Okay, wait. We're gonna do two things. First of all, we're gonna flip it, so we don't have that double layer of the tapestry. I like it bright. Yeah, I think I do too. So we're gonna do this over. We're gonna make it bright again. And just do that again. So now we don't have that weird double layer thing. Yeah, I like that a lot more. That looks really cool. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. I am liking this a lot. Okay, let's get rid of that. We'll take this to put over there. And the only thing is that now we're going to need a third one to make it look red from this side again. There we go. Awesome! I like it. Okay, and now I want to take all of this. We're gonna make it smaller. Like, I guess this much smaller. Oh, we have a third one. Yeah, we're gonna make it this much smaller, I think. Something like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna get rid of this. And instead of that, I guess we'll just have to take this. I hate the way that this rotates. It's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That'll have to do. We can take that and make it smaller like so. Now we can choose to build it into whatever building's gonna be over here. Or we can, and that's I think what I would prefer, is to make it a bit smaller. Actually, let's... Oh, it's not gonna let me do that, okay. And we'll take this and this. Something like that. Wait, something's wrong. Where is it? Yeah, something's wrong. This should be further in. Okay. Then we flip that. If the game lets me do that in a nice way, would be great. There we go. We go up to like hereabouts, I guess. Like so. Cool. Then we take a limestone panel. Put that in the middle. Take our drapery. Oh, the logs are kind of wonky. You know what? It will look good in the screenshots. I don't care. Let's take that. Put it underneath here again. Get rid of that one. Okay, it's not well visible. Let's do that. Hell yes. Okay, I'm not gonna make this one go around the corner, I don't think. And we can't really have it in the Langer habitat, so we're gonna leave that side empty. Thankfully, we're more famous because of horse racing, and that still annoys me when the American towns come up. Aww. Okay. I love the fact that there's a pigeon sitting on top of it, by the way. I can steal these lamps, actually. Oh, I didn't know that was its own little group. There we go. I love that head over there. It's just like, hey. Nice. And now I am going to look into the India set, because we do have spires like this, but they are not flexicolor. Oh, my mouse was very excited there. So we do have this. No. Tropical, not stoppable, tropical. So we do have these that we could turn into something that looks like that. I'm gonna put that down for now. Oh, we have this. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Cheltenham? I don't know what that is. Let's get random stone pieces and see what we could use. Actually, let's get random flexicolor stone pieces and see what we could use. A kiln, of course. Nah. This could be a useful detail piece, perhaps. Fountains, maybe not. This could be useful. This could be useful. That's a bit big, but let's put it down for now. This could definitely be useful. As could this. As could this. As could this. Interesting. This could be useful. Really? Huh. It's a bit big. That's a bit big. Imagine playing Planet Zoo 2 and not having to go, oh, that's a bit big, but instead having to go, oh, that's a bit big, let me make it smaller. Ah, it's gonna be so good. Alright, I think these pieces will be what we have to build this with. So we want to have something like this. Is that completely hidden away? Not quite, but enough, I think. I think we can work with that. I have already doxed myself with my name. A little bit, perhaps. I remember one time I was doing like an online photography course, and the first thing that the course guy said was like, hey, maybe don't put personal details in the chat. And like one of the first messages that was put in chat was like, hello everyone, greetings from city name, and then signed full name. Like, you did not read the first message of the course guy. Okay. That's getting somewhere. Like shape-wise, we're getting pretty close already. Oh, we can add the Europe. This thing. Is this one bigger? Yes. Okay. I don't want that one. Okay, I know that this is looking like an utter mess right now, right? But trust the process. This is gonna be great. Where did the thing go? Oh, it's floating over here. Okay. So we can add this over here. Actually over here. Sure. Crap, I fucked up. No. Okay. Try that again. I want to add that, but like this-ish. And then flip that around to like here. Well, actually, damn it, no, damn it, game. There we go. Not exactly what I had in mind. Maybe, just maybe, this thing isn't a good idea. Looking great, excited to see how you're able to utilize scaling. Yeah, I was just talking about that, how it's gonna be like, there were a lot of pieces that I wanted to use for this that I couldn't because they were too big. That I then would be able to just, oh, it's too big, oh no, let's make it smaller. I think that actually works really great. So let's just delete everything and get the colors right. And then hopefully not ruin it all with the colors. Why is the colors... Why is it blue? Why are you blue? Don't be blue. Thank you. Actually, it needs to be a little bit of that coppery color, I guess. Oh, whoa, this has a lot of colors. Let's take this. Oh, we can make it like rusty. That's cool. Also, hello, Ramos. Welcome. Yes, I like it. Okay. I think we've hit good enough. All we can now do is multiply, put the two ones on the side down a bit, and say, wow, look at that. Isn't the world a cool place? I love it. I don't think I want to fade out, especially since he's no longer covered up. I do want to fade the statue a little bit so that it's a bit more weathered. So let's take the plaster color that we had and just go a little bit more like this, I guess. Okay, that's gonna be more harder. That's gonna be harder than I thought. Just because of how much there is. Oh god. It's gonna be much harder than I thought. Is this... Oh, okay, that's that piece. I forgot that piece was even in there. Okay, that's the meerkat. I'm trying to select these plaster pieces in here. Ah, there they are. Okay, now they're not matching. Now I know I can just click these plaster pieces and be fine. That's actually good. We'll take these. Don't know which pieces these are. Okay, why are you so dark? Hello game. Can I open these without them turning blue? I feel like these are partially the wrong color. Oh, this one is. This one's very much the wrong color. But it's also a difficult one to deal with by the looks of it. I don't know why it turns blue. Don't turn blue. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Sun bleached boobies. Sure. Let's take these in particular. Oh, you get Captain Brighter, they often repaint such. Would the zoo do that? I know that they do it in things, but I don't know if the zoo would always keep up with that necessarily. I don't know. I feel like it looks a little bit more real this way. Why do I get... please don't say stuff like that. I am not really okay with that. Maybe. Hey, T-Rex, how's your movie? I didn't realize you were still here. We can actually take these. And put them on here. We have candles, actually. Hello, how are you? I'm doing great. We actually made a ton of progress today. Like way more than I could have predicted. So I'm really, really happy. And we're getting close to ending stream time. I'll probably keep going a little bit after we're done. Although I need to pack my bags first. Crap. Because tomorrow I'm not going to have time to do that. And I'm sort of leaving on Friday, I guess. Ooh, I'll have fun, T-Rex. I'm glad you chose to quickly join the stream regardless of your plans. It's very considerate of you. Let's see if we have a metal thing that we can have for this. We have the actual plate with a candle, which is interesting already. Does that light? Yes, that does. What color would be a good color for the candle? Something like that. I'm yet to visit Beekse Bergen, maybe one day. Maybe. It's a good zoo. I can recommend it. Oh, do you see that small bell over there? Let's add a small bell. We'll see about how we're going to attach that. Maybe we can have something like this that the bell attaches to. We'll attach the bell using another bell. They'll never see it coming. Nope. We can also add... oh, this is cool. But not what I'm looking for. What was I looking for? I forgot what I was doing. Bell, bell, bell. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, bell, bell, bell. Oh my god, even. Actually, we'll just add this down here. It's not really working for what I was looking for before. Viel Spaß, Baba. Ooh, I know what that means. Or as Ibn would, you know, I know what that means, but Ibn does not. Because if you were to ask Ibn to say the same thing, he would say, Viele Leute. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Darn. I already thought we would have a piece for this. Yes, even explain it. It's actually very logical, but it's really funny. So, viel Spaß does indeed mean have fun. Viele Leute means many people. And indeed, yes, Flemish for fun is Leute. Viele Leute. Okay, there's no good piece for like the golden plates on top of the things. So let's just put these down here. And I don't want to put too many candles because that would be an expensive ongoing cost if they put 1,000,000 candles down here every day. But I guess I do want to add, like, do we have other candles? I feel like we do. Candle. Oh yeah, we have these. Those are even bigger. Oh, these are smaller. Oh, I do like that. Okay, let's add some small candles. Oh no, I do really like having all of these candles. I don't like that they're all lit up though. But sure. Let's get cable as like holders for the candles. Oh, that does look really good. I do want them to be lit though. Like I want them to have a flame. I just don't like that they're very bright. Oh wait, oh you can change the... No wait, you can't. No, that's not what I want. Although what happens if you... No, don't make them black, but like... close to black. I guess that might make a difference. That does make a difference. I like that. That kind of makes them look like fake candles in a way. Nice. That looks pretty epic. Okay. Then, the last detail that this really needs. Ooh. Spilled wax decal. That's a cool idea. But no, I'm gonna add a fiesta. Okay, no, that looks bad. Like I was seeing all these like flower bits, I guess. I know we should just add Asia Pack. This stuff. But that doesn't look good. So how should we go about this? I guess we should just have this stuff around him. Flowers and fruits as an offering. Okay. Because I like this. Oh. Let's put these in the back row. Is this not a fire hazard? I'm guessing they would think about it. I know a few trimmers like 9 at Washna. Let's go back to the things that we had. This could be fun as well. And we can indeed add some fruits. Some fruit market. Those are very fake looking, but let's say somebody put some bananas down for the monkey man. So I think these marigolds in real life would be fake. Like they would be made out of plastic or something. And so would the bananas, of course. Wait, you saw the plastic looking orange in the gameplay trailer? I would be so upset. If they haven't improved those at least a little bit. Like that's what kind of worries me a little bit, is like all of the base game pieces being added. Like why would you give us these and not fucking these, you know? Look how far we've come. You could turn off like 1 or 2 candles so it looks like they're broken. That's a good idea. Yeah, I guess they don't have to be real candles. I guess they could be like those ones that are fake. Does Bergen mean anything? No, it's nonsense. I mean, Bergen is mountains, but that doesn't really help in making it make sense. It's just the name of the area that the zoo was built in, basically. Alright, I think our little shrine is looking pretty good. That's just, and I like, actually, because originally we had like walls over here, right? We can actually do something like this. Originally we had like a wall over here, because I was going to make this enclosed in like a building. Now it's a lot more open, and I really like that, because I was already struggling. Like the reason, oops, the whole reason I built, okay, the game's not letting me go up, okay. The whole reason I built this aviary was to draw you into this area. But now that it's a lot more open, you're already drawn in because you can see the chicken enclosure, which is really, really nice. I'm really, really happy with that. This all really huge shout out to Moonbai Mahout. You really, really helped a lot in making this more accurate. I couldn't have done it. I really don't think I would have liked whatever I would have ended up building as much as what we have now. So really, really big thank you for that. This is really like the cherry on top. So yeah, we are a little bit out of time. So didn't quite get done what I wanted to get done, but honestly, we didn't quite get done what I wanted to get done, but we actually got done more than I thought we would. So I'm really, really happy and satisfied with what we've managed to do today. Probably in between now and the next stream, I'll work on this little building in the middle here, which is going to be really, really cool. But I think I'm also going to need to not do this on stream, because I'm going to need to think about a bunch of things for this. Basically, the idea here is going to be that we're going to have a window. Let's put the window in. That's the least we can do for now, actually. Like, we're gonna put the window in. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to... Okay, we're not gonna put the window in, because apparently I have to do it differently. But here's gonna be a window. Here's gonna be the interior of a house. And the windows in the back here, so these... There's also going to be windows over here, but they're going to be open. Just like over here, basically. And just like over here, the langurs are going to be able to go inside of this house. So basically someone forgot to close their windows, and the langurs got inside, and they made a mess of their kitchen, living room. I'm going to have to decide what... I think kitchen would be fun. Maybe we can do a poll. What kind of room... How do I make a poll? Start a poll. What kind of room should it be? And we'll say kitchen, living room, bedroom, or I don't fucking know, library. And keep in mind that in the Red Panda, wait, where is it? Where's the Red Pandas? Keep in mind, in the Red Panda area, we technically already have kind of a living room situation, so maybe not double up on that. But it could also save me time by just stealing the broken couch. Although I kind of want the broken couch to be for the Red Panda area. Not even sure if it was would fit in here anyway. But it looks like kitchen is winning, so that's all good. While you guys are all voting on that, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, and I'm gonna go pack for my holiday. So speaking of holiday, no stream next week for reasons, but I will have. So basically, I've pre-recorded 3 very small Planet Zoo 2 related videos. I hope you guys enjoy. Those will be going up on this Friday, next Wednesday, and next Friday. So you don't have to be without me for very long. And probably the week after that, we'll be back live and yeah, working on some more Keypark. Probably the Friday when I'm back, I'm not going to have a video ready because I'm working on a bunch of videos, but they're all very, very big. Like, I just for reference, the Savannah habitat inspiration video, that is going to be, I have over 10 hours of footage. I think I have close to 12 hours of footage of Savannah habitats that I'm now trying to squeeze down into like maximum 2 habitats, or maximum 2 minutes per habitat, which means it will be a video of over an hour. And then the same thing goes for the meerkat inspiration video. I haven't started editing that yet. I'm still gathering the footage. I think I've gathered the footage for about 70 zoos at this point, so 30-ish left. And of course, when I'm back from France, I'll have a couple extra habitats to show probably. So that's also going to take a while to edit. But after that, we'll be done with Planet Zoo 1 inspiration videos. So I'll be starting on some Planet Zoo 2 stuff. But first, I think my main focus is going to be finishing up Goron Goes Wild Uganda. And also Goron Goes Wild Ireland is going to come in between somewhere. And hopefully I'll have time to make some videos about the trip to France. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to that. We'll just see. We'll see what I do. Anyway, thank you all for the vacation wishes. Though it's dropped in score a little bit, the kitchen has definitely won. So I will be making a kitchen. So thank you all for your feedback there. I'm going to wrap it up here because I've been rambling for 4 minutes already. So thank you all for tuning in and see you next time. Bye bye.